Hey guys, welcome to another Advent season. My name is Fuds and yes, my beard is very unkempt at the moment, I don't care. Time for some more Advent calendar, and the Advent calendar... Actually, music's too loud. There you are, music's better for you guys now. Still loud for me, but that's fine, I can actually turn it down on my headset. But yeah, and time for another Advent season. This Advent calendar this year, you can actually see it potentially behind me. It is The Missing Hollywood Star, Exit the Game. Of course, it is my third Exit Advent calendar. Put it on the desk here. I got this camera up here, which is going to be used for the focus camera. So I'm going to be moving that around, looking inside the ship. I got light there, light there. Other than that, if you're relatively new to these Advent calendars, these are let's not turn that off yet. These are puzzle calendars. Basically, you open it up, and you're going to see a book, another book, a puzzle solving thing, and one marked door, 23 unmarked doors. What you need to do every day is find out where you're going next, since there's no clear path after you left door 1. The storyline will evolve as you go, and that's the way the puzzle works. So without further ado, let's turn the focus camera off, and let's open this thing up, shall we? There we go. Ah, it's actually sealed. It was actually sellotape. Where are we here? Let's open it up with my knife. You will almost certainly need a pen and some scissors and whatever for this. It's actually sealed on all sides, so let's open it up on all sides then, shall we? So you have there a half-eaten chocolate Santa, scene 3, take 4 or 7. The director is Dee Fincher. The camera is Ian Burns. My darling Caddy, I cannot wait to see you again. How about a cinema date, maybe Friday or Sunday? I'm not always free these days. Got some Morse code there, an angel, a microphone. Hey, I got one of those up there. And in terms of what else we've got, I'm actually going to take a screen preview out of this, because otherwise it's going to be hidden behind. Going there. We have, again, like I mentioned earlier, the help booking game instructions. Start by reading here. The decoder table, which I'm noticing has got some screws on it. And the storybook. And in terms of the desk thing here, you can see everything I can see. That's room 1 there. Interesting, room 1's normally one of these two. Also noticing straight away, this room is backwards. Looking around it, that's the only thing I do notice. So that's not what I want this. Okay, you have to know that. Game setup. Before you start, you need to prepare a decoder table. Take a pair of scissors, which I do have ready, and cut the lines open. Also notice it says December on it as well. I'm also noting these potential screws on the decoder ring are not in identical positions in terms of where they are on the ring. They seem to be put here haphazardly or intentionally, is almost certainly the case actually. I've got a few ideas what those screws could be used for. Of course, if you are doing this advent calendar, I don't recommend watching this until you've done it yourself. I think this is technically last year's advent calendar. I always seem to get last year's one. Just gets pushed in there and pushed out of there. Blue goes in the middle. Yellow out the bottom. There's my decoder ring. Numbers are visible middle holes. At the back you see a direction arrow. That's the direction you travel on those symbols to get that door. You need pens, pencil, scissors, strong light. I got my light here. Also, as proof it is actually 1st of December. You don't need to see this if you're watching me on the stream, but you will do if you're not watching on stream. Solve it all step by step. How I know what to do next. Okay. Need help. Ba-da-da-da-da. When's the game end? The game ends when you solve the last riddle. The game begins. What are you waiting for? Here you go, take the storybook. At the first page, I start reading the prologue. First riddle starts on a calendar sheet marked the 1st of December. So that is the calendar ready to start. Let's move the microphone down so you can hear me slightly better. There we are. We'll check the audio is working fine. Audio is actually behind me, that's fine. Now I'm actually going to move that slightly there so it's visible. Good. Okay, don't need to know when I'm muted, I can see that. But I can't see the microphone ring going up. Oh, this is appropriate. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Belts out from radio as you drive your pizza delivery car through the festive decorated streets of Los Angeles. The traffic is worse than usual, and that's saying something. Seems to be the entire city's out on the roads. Maybe early Christmas shoppers? Or you're driving at snail's pace, you have time to take in the roadside scenery. Two children press their nose against the window of a board game shop. A store Santa rings his golden bell on a street corner. In shorts, nothing unusual about that, and it's 20 degrees of a shade. Been living in California for a while now, but you're still not quite used to a climate. When you arrived in LA for a few years ago, you were full of big dreams, Hollywood, world of stars. Birthplace with enchanting illusions and timeless classics. Your tube path was always clear to you. Full of enthusiasm, you jumped straight in. Tirelessly, you took part in one casting call after another, deeply convinced that one day someone would recognise your acting talents and give you a chance of a lifetime. You laughed bitterly. That day is yet to happen. Casting directors don't seem to have talent wherever you do. Anyway, as a perfect role has so far eluded you, you keep your head above water, like so many others, by working odd jobs. The reason you're reminiscing so much about your acting dreams today is that through your next delivery destination. You have to admit, when a piece order came in, your heart did skip a beat. A delivery to a Werner Sister studio. How exciting! Everyone in LA knows the address of the legendary film studios. Best-selling international blockbusters regularly produced here with all-star casts. And that's not all. The extensive grounds also serve as kind of like a film museum. It's home to sets of all times of classic films, including lots of original props. You visited the Werner Sister Studios for casting calls once or twice, and everything came out at a time. You at least know the area a little, and you're able to find the correct set pretty much right away. Entrance gate is half open and a large sign hangs on the door. Absolute silence, filming. blow at someone's pin in the handwritten note. Please put pizza next to the director's chair. Money will be transferred. You realise you had a delusional hope of being able to speak to someone here. Maybe get an autograph at least. See a few celebs. You enter a set and are surprised to find that it is deserted, or at least filming is not currently taking place. You must be on a break. You look around curiously. The scene indicates a remake of a classic in the style of Charles Dickens' Christmas Carol. Historic looking street with a cosy old pub in front of a huge festive decorated Christmas tree. Artificial snow is falling everywhere. Someone must have forgotten to turn off machines, even though you know this is just a set. You can't help but be filled with Christmas spirit. The set design has really done a great job. However, the fact this place is deserted seems strange to you. Even when there's a break here, there should still be umpteen people scurrying around checking camera angles and lights, getting props ready, giving final instructions to a cast. Shrugging, you place the pizza boxes as requested next to the director's chair. Suddenly a gate closes behind you, a door bang, and you hear a lock click shut. You look around startled. You're definitely uneasy. Maybe you'd better get out of here. Just about to leave when you hear a strange tinny voice of me speak. It's loudspeakers. Hello. Can you hear me? Good. Okay, listen. You have to trust me. I have a little time. I have a huge favour to ask of you. Confused, you look around. Do I mean you? The voice sounds distorted yet somehow familiar. Is it a famous actor or director? After all, this would be the obvious place to meet the star. You listen spellbound and try to remember where you've heard the voice before. So there's a huge problem. We're in the middle of shooting a new Christmas blockbuster. Looks like the main character's missing. They seem to have disappeared. No one knows what's happened to them. Maybe we should be assuming the worst. It's quite possible that our star's been kidnapped. It's being held against their will somewhere. One thing is certain, the voice breaks off. Briefly, as they can't believe what we're going to say next. You're going to help. Do you understand? Most likely the missing star is still somewhere on site. Search your film sets and bring him back in time for Christmas where we'll be ruined at the very least. Completely dumbfounded, you were sitting in the director's chair. Oh yes. Rather annoyingly, you'll find the doors to the film set are locked for security reasons. However, there are clues in each room to help you figure out the door codes. Good luck. You exhale audibly, and the loudspeaker crackles one last time. Oh, feel free to grab a pizza. You'll need it. I'm a house. When the connection finally breaks off, you hardly believe what you just heard and believe that even less this news is just meant for you. Must be some mix-up. Perhaps you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time and you should get out of here, hop on your pizza delivery car and drive off. And again. There is nobody here but you. That actually is a big problem. The responsibility lies with you. Maybe you should help, you ponder. Your pizza shift is over anyway. This was your last delivery today. Think about what awaits you at home. A small job apartment and boring evening on the couch. What's happening here, on the other hand? Feels like an adventure. Obviously the chance to look around on the different film sets is extremely tempting. Looking around the set again, you suddenly feel footprints of artificial snow. Were those there before? The footprints look huge. Who or whatever passed through here must be very large. You gaze follow the prints of the back of a Christmas backdrop. What on earth is that? There's an enormous hole in it. Something must have broken through there with considerable force. This creature may be abducted the star. They really would be in great danger. Given the damage of backdrop, you'd have a perpetrator would handle people very gently. You rise from the director's chair, quickly put one of the pizzas into your backpack, and head towards a hole in the wall. You need to rescue a missing star. Of that you are in no doubt. Are you ready? Continue reading the calendar sheet 1st December and then begin the first riddle. So that's the introduction. I'm actually going to peel the days off as we go, as is customary. With a feeling of slight unease, you climb through a hole in the studio wall. Hello, is anyone there? The set seems deserted. No one answers. You can't see anything. The room is weakly lit by emergency lights, but you spot a shining flashlight on the floor. Since someone's left it behind, you quickly pick it up. It could come in handy. So we can need a flashlight for this first one, are we? Okay. You look around and see floor to ceiling full of shelves of film rolls. Wow, You're not mistaken. Legendary Verna Sister Studios archives. If you had a little more time, it'd be amazing to browse here in peace. Of course, that's out of the question at the moment. With a glow of flashlight, you discover several rolls of film lying around on the floor. Some are stacked on teetering towers, some seem to be randomly pulled off of shelves, and distributed around the room. Someone, or something. You can't shake the feeling the rolls of film lying around have some meaning. As if someone was desperately trying to leave a clue or some kind of trail. Was it a missing star? Now, open the door 1. Behind you'll find 5 strange items, film reels. Door 1 is here. We have, and one-sided, we have Robin Hood, the birds, Thor, Batman, and exit the film. And also got number 6 here, which is the Christmas Carol. In general, you're usually okay to chuck away the crap, but it's not really worth it. This stuff often goes. I mean, that thing there. Strikes me as intentionally designed. Now let's have a look inside of the room. Let's get the camera out. What do we have? We have don't know if you can see that to your side. Code up. So let's try that, shall we? Turn the focus camera off a moment. It's suggesting the code comes by stacking them. Ah, I see. I'm going to quickly turn focus camera on because you need to see this. You can just about see it back there, but let's turn focus camera on. If you look at the you can see there and there. If I stack these on top of each other, we're getting some kind of symbol. think I get this. I can see it. Just focus camera, you need to see it as well. If we look, that there is a bat. But there's some kind of cow, maybe? And that's a star. Bat, star, cow. Now we don't have a cow, but we do have a bird, which almost looks like a cow if you look at it like that. So numbers are undoubtedly going to be bat is 4. The birds is 8. And the star is 6. And it's saying go read up. If you remember the arrow on the side there. So the smallest one is 6. The big one, sorry, 8 is the birds. And Batman is 4. So this 6, 8, 4 leads me to say we're going down, right, right. Is it down, right, right? Which doesn't lead us to star, yes, circle, no. That is wrong. So we managed to get the numbers. No, 4, 6 and 8. Make sure I'm not missing anything else in there. I'll take the big arrow calendar away just so I can look. Stacked up again there. I'm going to try the light. I don't think it's doing, but it's just a flashlight on the... Not seeing anything special in there. Try 486. If I'm reading down from the top. We're going that way, and off the edge, so that's not possible. Make a little note on the side. Also, this one's an interesting door. It's got me stumped, this one already. Day one's got me stumped. Okay. Six, 4, 8. Let's try 6. 4, 8. Nope. It can't be 6, 4, 4, 6. 8, 6, 4, maybe. 8, 6, 4. Diagonal, up, diagonal. Star, nope. 8, 4, 6. Nope. Am I missing something here? So 4, 6, 8 is double up, up, up. Four, 8, 6 is double up. 6, 8, 4. Diagonal, right, right. I was going too far. It is actually as simple as 4, 6, 8, 4. Go there, there. To get star right that. Which means if I can find my one again. About there. It's day 2. I figured that one out quite simply, quite quickly on. It's just the fact that I was misreading things. I've also noticed the fact this says December, October. That's intriguing me for later. Without further ado, day 1 done without help. Okay, that's an interesting thing. Okay. Let's throw it back in there. Go back there. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching today. I'll be back again tomorrow for more Ring Fit Adventure, more Advent Calendar fun. So join me then. Until then, have a wonderful day and a happy first day of Advent. Bye bye.